Governor Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State has flagged off the renewed sanitation exercise to reaffirm his commitment towards a clean, healthy and green environment. Governor Soludo directs that a comprehensive sanitation exercise must take place across the 21 local government areas. He also announces the engagement of 31 contractors to help in the sanitation activities across the state. To discuss this, the Commissioner for Environment in Anambra State, Mr. Felix Odumegu, joins us from Awka. A pleasure having you with us on the program.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Now, can you tell us... Okay, can you tell us about the governor's directive regarding the sanitation exercise?
Yes, the governor in his manifesto stressed the need for a clean and green Anambra State. And when he was inaugurated, the very next day after his inauguration, he went around to look at very important areas of concern, especially Oku. And he has stressed that Anambra must be clean and green. Okay, to get this going, he has awarded contracts for waste evacuation across the entire 30 constituencies in Anambra State. So right now we have 31 contractors cleaning up Anambra State and making sure that the mantra of the state, which is to have a clean and green environment, is maintained.
So is there
and it's so doing us. And in so doing also, the governor importantly flagged up the end of month last Saturday cleanup exercise across the whole state. This is just to make everyone to be aware that it's no longer business as usual in the state. The state must be clean, and everyone is involved in this. He wants the citizens to take ownership of their environment and ensure that this exercise is duplicated across the entire state.
Mr. Odumegu, that brings me to my next question. Are there ways to ensure that everyone in the 21 local government areas are on board with this governor's directives?
Yes, the president generals of the town unions are involved in this. The market leaders are also involved in this. Everyone is mandated to take ownership of their environment because, as they say, cleanliness is necessary. The governor wants a situation whereby the community, the people, take ownership of every policy that is enacted by government. Right now, because of the need for the entire state to be clean, the 31 contractors are engaged to handle 31 constituencies in the state. And this is to get the cleanliness to go down to every nook and cranny of the state. The governor, in his magnanimity, also decided also to flag off this as end of month sanitation on Saturday to show that there is no person that is exempted from being involved in the cleanup of the state. The mantra is that Anambra must be clean and green, and that is what the state is going to achieve at the end of the day.
Now, beyond the 31 contractors that have been engaged for the cleanup exercise, what other support is the government giving to the people? Perhaps a proper waste disposal system. I saw some trucks taking out the rubbish there.
Yes, we are gradually drifting from the open communal dumping on the streets to house refuse pickup. This time around, we want a situation whereby refugees from the households are bagged, kept in nylon bags, and then the waste evacuators will come directly to the houses and pick them from the houses. The situation where you have open dumping of refuse on the street is actually prohibited in the state right now. We phase that out. We've also introduced bagging of refuse by the households. We've also introduced the overnight carting of refuse from the streets. We've also introduced house-to-house refuse pickup. The governor um, is keen on getting the entire place cleaned. The 31 contractors actually are also involved in street sweeping of the roads, road sweeping and the silting of the drainages. This is simultaneously going on across the state as we speak.
Now let's look at those who will not abide by this directive. Is there punishment for those who do not comply?
Yes, the state will be implementing the sanitation laws as enacted in the Public Health Law 2006, and then the ASWAMA law. ASWAMA is the agency mandated by the state by law to handle waste management. So there is no ignorance of the law in this case. The state is currently doing sensitization program to make sure that everybody abides by the law. And if one is found wanting, sanitation calls have been set up across the 3 zones of the state to handle sanitation defaulters and those who would deliberately break the law. They will be punished according to the law, and relevant punishment and fines will be given to them.
The Commissioner for Environment in Anambra State, Mr. Felix Odumegu, a pleasure sharing your thoughts with us on the program.
Thank you.